Yes, my people, them was crack-a-lacking. We're back, boy. Episode 8, Father Talks podcast. First and foremost, like I always say, man, big up to everyone who's tuning in, everyone who's tapping in, everyone who's staying locked in. Do you know what I mean, man? The love does not go unnoticed, man. I appreciate every bit of support I'm getting. I see I've got 2 new members to the family as well. Do you know what I mean? I'm on 70 subscribers now. So welcome to the new members, man. Welcome to the family. In a couple episodes ago, I said I'm trying to get 150 subscribers by the end of January. If I do that, grace be to God. Thanks for all the support. Do you know what I mean? If I don't do that, then I just got to carry on pushing, carry on keeping up with the consistency, and carry on with the commitment that I'm putting into this. Do you know what I mean, man? Speaking of commitment, that's today's topic of the episode. Commitment, man. Because, boy, you see, when you put in commitment, like, the results you get out of it are so mad. Like, do you know what I mean? It's crazy, innit? Like, you can, in your job, for example, you start off as a trainee with no experience to the job. And, if you put in that much commitment, you can get to the top. You can become the manager of that place. Do you know what I mean? Whatever job it be. Do you know what I mean? Even in your craft, man, if you make music, you start off as like, you didn't really have much music knowledge. All you knew was how to write bars or write songs, for example. But before you know it, you're 4 years in and you know how to make instrumentals and all sorts. Do you know what I mean? Because you were committed to the craft, man. Commitment is a beautiful thing when you use it wisely. Do you know what I mean? Like, you see, with me, I've had times where I've I've let my commitment go out the window. Do you know what I mean? I've been a father for nearly 12 years, 11 years, sorry. Like I've said in previous episodes. Do you know what I mean? Like, and in them 12 years, like, holding my hands up, I can say honestly, there's been about 5 years out of them 12 where my commitment ain't even been there. As a parent, as a partner, even sometimes in work situations, man, and that's the bare minimum as a father. Do you know what I mean? Working, and even in work situations, my commitment's gone out the window. Do you know what I mean? But like I always say, man, it isn't about the mistakes you make, it's how you overcome them, which shows like your character. Do you know what I mean? Because, like, for example, a little story time I got here, yeah. Like I said before, I said in one of the episodes before, I think it was the addiction episode, which might be episode 5 or episode 4. I'm building them, so I'm slowly forgetting where we're at. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, just look back at the episodes, man. But yeah, in the addiction episode, I said about how I had to quit smoking weed for a job. Now, obviously, this job was a scaffolding job, and like I said in it, like, they had drug tests and that, so, you know, I was flat on my face. Things weren't really that good at yard money wise. So I said, you know what? I need to commit to my family. I need to commit to getting this bread up. So I'm not gonna smoke weed no more. Do you know what I mean? And I started this job literally the day I had the interview. I smoked my last zoot as soon as I found out I was getting the job. Do you know what I mean? I smoked my last zoot, started the job fresh, no weed, nothing. Do you know what I mean? Started as a yard man in the yard, just learning what the equipment of scaffolding was. Do you know what I mean? Like the tubes and the fittings and all them thing there. Before I knew it, 3-4 months in, I was out on site with all the big man them. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, it was a mad job scaffolding. And at some point in the episodes, I'm gonna talk about my career job status kind of thing, because I've had many a jobs. Do you know what I mean? But my point being is that I realized I needed to get my ass into gear. So I said, yo, listen, they do drug tests here, but this is a really good opportunity. Which one do I want? Do you know what I mean? That's how real it was. Do I want to carry on being committed to smoking weed where I'm at a point where I can't even afford to smoke it, so I got a ticket and all sorts of madness? Or do I want to commit to a job where I can get money, you know what I mean? I can build something for my family, and I can see where I'm gonna end up. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I done, man. I started that job in January 2023. September 2023, I took my family to Barcelona, man, and it was one of the best times of our life. Me, my missus, and our 3 children. It was a beautiful time. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's just because I said, nah, I need to get rid of this mad mindset and just commit, because that's all commitment comes down to, man. It's mindset. Do you know what I mean? Like, man, we're going to the gym, for example, and I ain't gonna say Nasium because this is a Y free zone. Do you know what I mean? I'm not trying to do none of that. We're grown over here. Do you know what I mean? Man, let me go gym, for example. Like, some people start gym as a marga donny, you know, like they're marga, or they might be hella fat. Like, do you know what I mean? No shade on either body type. Do you know what I mean? No shade at all. But each of them people there, they'll start the gym fresh, not knowing nothing about the gym. Every day they're committing to going to the gym. Sometimes they'll go to the gym twice a day. Sometimes they'll go 3 times a day. They'll go X amount of times in a week. And they'll come out the gym every day feeling a better person. Do you know what I mean? Because they've committed their time to go to the gym and do better for themselves. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, commitment comes in many ways, man. But when you really put your all in and actually commit to something, the results are insane. Literally, the results are insane, innit? But it's all about mindset, man. You got to have the right mindset. Do you know what I mean? You have to ask yourself. You really have to sit there and ask yourself, am I committed? Can I do better? Most importantly, do I want to be committed and do I want to do better? Do you know what I mean? Because even as a parent, like, and I'm not even speaking for myself when I say this. I know I'm speaking for a lot of other parents who they might not, excuse me, said the other day I'm a bit under the weather. It's dark out there, boy. Working in them conditions will write you off sometimes. But yeah, like, some parents might not even want to admit it, but they've probably questioned if they really want to be a parent. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I'll admit that, because I have done that loads of times, and I've been a parent for 11 years. I've got 3 kids to my name, and I've still sat there halfway in with 1 kid, 2 kid, 3 kids, and said, "Is this?" Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Obviously, man's still here because I ain't no bummy guy like that. That is not me, innit. I don't stand for that, innit. I stand on my business, innit. Like, do you know what I mean? I know what I made. I'm here to maintain it. I'm here to make sure it's happy. Do you know what I mean? Like, shout out to Clue for this, but man, them like that deserve hands and feet. Do you know what I mean? Who wanna start something and then run off for no good reason and just take where, you know, bun that, literally hands and feet for that, innit? But this is what I'm trying to say, innit? Like, even though I'm still here, you know what I mean? I'm still building with my missus. It's because, like, you know, yeah, like, I've had them moments where I've questioned things, but the commitment is deep. Do you know what I mean? The commitment's always there, man. The commitment overrides any other mad thought you get. Like I said, sometimes I've had a weak mindset, but I've always come out on a better end, because I know deep down in here, I'm mad strong, and in here, I'm even stronger. Do you know what I mean, man? It's mind over matter. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, question to my audience. Are you committed? Can you do better? Do you want to be committed? And do you want to be better? It's food for thought, man. It's thought for the day. Do you know what I mean? It's the father talks, man. It's only real spit over here. Big up to everyone tuned in, man. Love.